Hello and welcome back. We are going to do a quick exercise tutorial on how to create a 3D glasses effect or an anaglyphic effect using a photo. So if you open up your Google Drive folder, you'll see a bunch of different photos from Unsplash in there. This one that I'm using here is from Laura Chalette, and it is in the folder. So if you want to go to Unsplash and check out that photographer, feel free. And then also this one is a photo that we're also going to be using for this one. And the photographer's name is Gift Habasha. So check out their work if you would like. All right, so let's jump in. So for this effect, we are going to be creating, like I said, a kind of a 3D visual effect using our photos. And so the first thing we want to do is go down where it says background. We want to double click that, unlock it, and let's just call it red. Kind of rename it. Then you're going to right click on the layer, go to duplicate layer, and call that layer cyan. So now we have two different layers here. And now for red, you want to go down to the bottom where it says effects and go to blending options. And then under channels, so for red, the red layer, you're just going to uncheck the green and the blue cyan options. And just leave only red checked underneath the channels. Click OK. For the cyan option, you're going to do the same steps. Highlight the cyan layer, go to effects, blending options. And for this one, you're just going to uncheck red so that the green and blue cyan are checked. All right, click OK. And here you should be able to adjust and move and kind of create that fun 3D effect. Now, if you want it to be a little more subtle, you can leave the layers kind of placed on top of one another and then just use your left and right arrow on your computer to move it over ever so slightly if you wanted the effect to be less dramatic. All right, let's go over to our black and white photo. Or actually, it's not black and white, and I just kind of gave that away. So for this one, you can actually try playing with going to adjustments and kind of maybe starting with a deeper, more black and white effect here. Play around with some of the adjustments there. Now, if you decide to do that, you're going to need to merge these. So what you're going to want to do is highlight and check both of those layers, right click, and just select merge layer. So for the anaglyphic effect, we have to kind of be destructive to the photo. So typically we want to always use layers and non-destructive layers to make our enhancements and retouches. But for this exercise and what you're learning, you can do this for this. So double click and then just follow the same steps. Call that red. Right click, duplicate layer, call that cyan, click OK. And then for the red, just go down to effects, blending options, blending options, uncheck the cyan colors, green and blue. And then for cyan, highlight it, effects, blending options, just make sure red is unchecked. And then you can kind of do the same thing here. So you don't have to change the photo black and white, but just kind of as another way of adjusting it. And so this is a kind of a fun way to add a little bit of artistic flair to whatever it is that you're designing. If you have a profile or story that perhaps you're writing for a magazine or for your blog or for your website, this is kind of a way to kind of allow the subject of your piece to have more of a standout visual presence in that regard. So quick easy 3D glasses effect or anaglyphic effect. Please have fun with this. I'll have some different photos. I just showed you the two, but I'll make sure I put a bunch of different ones in there. And if you would like, you can actually use a photo of your own and try this exercise and see what you come up with. All right, happy photoshopping. I will see you in the next video.